from second group. Today, we are going to tell you about lexical equivalent according to Larson. Before we start our topic, we will introduce myself. My name is Kofi Paraja Guguk. I will explain about the definition. And number 2, Marini Siska Pasaribu. She will explain about the theory. And the last, Octavia Gultom. She will explain about the types of lexical equivalent. Okay, we will explain. The first time, I'm going to tell you about translation equivalent. Larson, based on his book entitled Meaning-Based Translation, basically, translation is a transfer of meaning from one to another form. He states that the form of search language is replaced by the form of receptor in bahasa target language. Translation classified into two main types. They are form-based, meaning-based. One language has its own form of language, and it can be reformed to another language. The reformation is done by going from the form of the first language to the form of the second language. Lexical equivalence. The lexicon system in English and Indonesian as extra-linguistic reality is not the same. Extra-linguistic reality can contain elements that can be similar of or have the same function, but are not identical. Lexical equivalence deal with translation of words and rendering their meanings that consists of two components, denotation and connotation. There are many differences in the range of denotation and pragmatic semantics unit when comparing an lexical item with its equivalent in a different language. Okay, the next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, next, types of lexical equivalence. Lexical equivalence have two types. There are total equivalence and partial equivalence. For the first, I will explain about total equivalence. Total equivalence have the exact unambiguous meaning. Total equivalence as denominating with almost defined denotating meaning, denoting the same or equivalent part of the extra-linguistic reality. For instance, part of a body, everyday subject, animals, time expression, and etc. It has to consider that an Indonesian verb contains more information than an English verb. Moreover, an Indonesian verb is semantically richer. It relates to typological difference between both languages. As far as the adjectives are concerned, the total equivalence is applied in case of domains of signification of objective attributes. Total equivalents are mostly symmetric. It means if there is a one-word expression in search language, the equivalent in target language will be expressed by one word as well. It can be seen in explained below. The English equivalent, as well as in the Indonesian term, is both expressed in a single word. It means that the book and book are total equivalent. For the example, in English translation, cat, read, eat, book. If there is a multi-word expression in search language, the equivalent in target language will be expressed in the same way. The category of aspect is not considered here. Okay, next, Next, we talk about partial equivalent. Translation involves some other linguistic considerations such as syntax, semantic, and possibly phonology. With regard to the fact that English and Indonesian are typologically different language, as it has been already mentioned above. They also differ culturally, historically, and geographically. There are differences in collocation as well as phraseology. The difference can be formal, pragmatic, denotative, and connotative. For the example, he is wearing glasses. My son has broken a glass. The door is made of glass. The meaning of the word glass is three sentences above, determined by the specific content in which is used, being glasses, and glass respectively.
Okay everyone, the next material, I will explain about the theories of lexical equivalence. The theories of lexical equivalence have three theories. Number one, concepts in the source text which are known or saved in the receptor language. Concepts in the source language that which are unknown in the receptor language. And the last, lexical items in the text which are key terms translated using a special treatment. If this is the case, lexical equivalence help translator bridge the gap between the search and target text. Lexical equivalence in the context of English-Indonesian translation, lexical equivalence occurs when the source language lexis of a text is replaced by equivalent target language lexis, but without the replacement of grammar. Example, omnipotent computer. A. Komputer serba bisa. B. Komputer berkekuatan tanpa batas. C. Komputer serba bisa. The point is that the adjective omnipotent is translated using several words. There is berkekuatan tanpa batas in B, which is called a descriptive phrase in the receptor language, according to Larson. After making a lexical crossback, the adjective omnipotent constitutes a direct dictionary description of having total power, able to do anything, Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary. This is an alternative step taken away to the limited lexical equivalence at the term in a bilingual dictionary, English-Indonesian, rather than having in such as a lexical constraint. A monolingual dictionary, English-English, is in use as an emergent solution to create equivalence. Okay, I think that's all our presentation today about this material. We hope you enjoy our video and you can understand what we explained before. And don't forget to stay healthy, keep up the health protocol. God bless you. Thank you.